What up guys? Hata hiyo mimi nimeifeel. Hata hiyo yani nanyesha inarudi reverse. Nanyesha inaenda reverse. You know, someone was asking me, why do I start my videos like that? Like, why don't I just start like, what up guys? The bot has given a sound. What up guys? Listen, I like to think of it like it's a matter of how you start. It's like a switch. Like for me, you can literally turn me on and off like this. Some of the things when I say them in my head, they sound as if they make genuine sense until I come here and then things just go their way. What up guys, welcome to Minor Mind, a place where no mind is too minor. Because minor, if you're new, because my name is Minor, then minor. If you're new. Allow me to thank you for being such an amazing audience, for always coming back each and every time I post. I don't want to say each and every week because the inconsistency. But it's because of low budget. It's that July weather. It's unpredictable. Hata saa hii jua ilikuwa hapa imepotea. But we move on regardless. So I want to thank you for always showing up and taking your time to view these videos till the end because they are meant for you and for your transcend. So for that, kudos. Najua hiyo story, chafua hiyo comment section as I look. Chafua, I'll give you 5 seconds. 1. Chafua. 2. 3. 4. 5. Umechafua. It has been exactly 2 weeks since the boy turned a year older, and I'm telling you, 21 has never looked better. To be honest, it's just the same. To be honest, nothing much has changed. In fact, I'm sitting in the same seat. Kuna hata mtu alifikiria tu nitumie kakitu ama ka ring light. I've been complaining about lighting. Hizo vitu, when I was complaining about low budget lighting, it was intentional because the day was nearing. Tutu alinichocha comment section, nothing was put into practice. In fact, the only thing I've lost is my facial hair. Anyway, today I want to talk about something interesting, something that I hope will deeply resonate with you and will help you genuinely. How to stand out. Tumeshasikia mtu akisema enyewe ule msetu alikuwa ligi yake. He was in his own level. Bas, hiyo ndio mada nataka kuguzia. So if that sounds interesting, let us dive in. Number 1, always do a little bit more than the rest are willing to do. I like to refer to it as gaining your GCA, gargantuan competitive advantage. Thank you. Yeah, GCA, thank you. Gargantuan. Thank you. Okay, fine. This is not my original knowledge. I got it from here. In fact, I got it from here. 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. Don't be fooled by the confidence. Many of us are doing the bare minimum just to survive instead of doing their best to thrive. And you will see this even like in a school setting. For example, a school says, okay, fine, our pass mark is like 40%, you know. Okay, come on, campus, you'll understand why I'm saying 40% because there's something referred to as GPA. Usiniangalie hivyo na ni high schooler. Something known as GPA. So you find people are like, okay, fine, let's just make sure you don't get below 40%, but if you get a 41, we are okay. When you learn to actually always put in something extra, you start now gaining that gargantuan competitive advantage. In other words, it's like you have that leverage or that upper hand. Because again, there are many people doing the same thing that you are doing. What is making you different? One of the backbones of my growth. Yes, I have more than one backbone. Okay, I simply mean like people who have my guardians, my parents, keep up. One of the backbones of my growth has always reminded me why it is so easy to stand out. Like, look around you. You just have to be willing to do a little bit more than everyone else is willing to do. Like, we all know this. Like, you know, in your own capacity, you just need to put in those extra hours. You just need to do your work and even polish it. Don't just do what they expect you to do, like do and then do more. But like they say again, common sense is not common practice. I'm not directing it to you. In fact, I'm in no way suggesting that you don't have common sense. But if I am hitting a spot, the better. Number 2, be yourself. In a world where everyone is trying to be everyone, the best thing you can do for yourself is be yourself because everyone else is taken. Okay, hata hiyo nilitoa hapa. Don't know, I'm trying to be cute about it. The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma, like that quote, be yourself because everyone else is taken. Wisdom ako nayo. So I'm just learning with a name to share. not my original ideas. It's hard for me to talk about being yourself without talking about self-awareness, because one thing I've realized is that, and we have had this before, like over and over, unaambiwa be yourself, be yourself. I've realized that when people are being told to be themselves, the first thing that comes into mind is recklessness or carelessness. Okay, like fine, utasikia mtu akisema me, in fact I'm a native smoker, I'm an original smoker. Me, in fact, ni vile tu niko in my parents' room, I cannot start indulging. But if you tell me to be yourself, I am a native smoker. People attach being yourself to like the vices and being careless and reckless. That is why you need to know your self-awareness, because self-awareness in turn helps you understand like what are your true core beliefs and values. And for me, it's not even about knowing who you are, it's about seeking to know who you are, because again, it's a never-ending journey. And so every day you start asking yourself, who am I? Who are you truly? And when you continue doing it repeatedly, you start finding yourself automatically fitting into those shoes or slippers or socks or sandals, depending on what you're wearing right now, because quarantine. Some of us have not seen our shoes in like 3 months, unless again you're barefoot, which tafadhali enda tafuta viatu. You have to be fitting into something but not society. Don't fit into society. See what I did there? Like it's like a lesson, low-key. Number 3, stand for something. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Okay, but that one is too smart for me to come up with. It's a quote by the one and only Malcolm X, the legendary. Think about it. How many people know what they truly stand up? Like you have this one idea or 2 ideas or 3 concepts that you know you would die for. It is why so many people today are more susceptible to peer and social pressure, even from social media. Like you see something and you straight on dive into it. You see someone's life for like 5 seconds and 5 minutes, and because that's what is popping, you go along with it. Nile stuff ya bendera ufuate upepo. Finally, I've used something that I learned in high school. Now I just need to figure out where to use organic chemistry. But even look at the legends that we read about, like the people who have inspired the world, the likes of Mahatma Gandhi, the likes of Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela. These are people who had something they would die for, like something they would take a bullet for, and in turn they automatically stood out. Waendelea hapo kusema you'll die for that girlfriend, you'll be surprised at how many other people have promised to do the same. Again, I'm not directing it to you. I'm just saying. But if it's hitting that spot, the better. That spot, the better. Number 4, and my last one. Stop complaining. I challenge you, like from now henceforth, anytime you find yourself complaining, making excuses, or whining in general, or even thinking about it, I challenge you to put a coin in a jar. Like get a jar, put a coin, and the highest coin value, like 20 bob, mama ki 40 bob, put it in a jar. You'll be surprised at how much you'll have saved by the end of the week. Unless, of course, you have a yawning bank account. Juzi nimesoma kwa newspaper, a writer was describing someone's bank account because he didn't have anything. So he was describing it as a yawning bank account. I was just trying to imagine a bank account literally yawning. I know it was a metaphor, but if you think about it literally, just think it, bank account yawning. But just in case you have a yawning bank account, where we will work with pebbles. So every time you find yourself even thinking of complaining or whining or making excuses, put a stone or a pebble in your pocket. Put it in your pocket. Your challenge will last for a day. If you're not sagging by the end of the day, naturally sagging by the end of the day, you are a legend. In fact, come back and comment, and then we'll call you here to tell us your ways, because truly you are from planet Mars or something. Here's the thing, complaining, making excuses, and just generally whining, these are things that are breaking our generation today. Today we are more focused on how disadvantaged we are, how incapable we are in doing certain things, than simply who we are and what we can actually do. Each one of us is born with that wildfire that convinces you can do, in fact, anything that you put your mind in. Like a kid will come and tell you, me, I can lift this seat. And anajua itamwangukia, but he will convince you, or she will convince you, that she can indeed lift this. Meaning that as we grow up slowly, we start learning the vices. So you start learning how to be selfish. You start living from a scarcity mindset instead of an abundance mindset, whereby someone else's success doesn't mean that I won't have success, or it doesn't taint my success, right? Many people, ukiona beshte yako successful, you start feeling jealous. Because we're living from a scarcity mindset, forgetting that there is enough for everyone, and everyone is following their own different paths. I challenge you again, Stop complaining. One thing I always encourage people is that always opt for the counterintuitive. Like the intuitive, when challenges hit you, adversity hits you, is to complain. But there's also the counterintuitive, to choose not complain and to view challenges, all challenges, as a puzzle. So your work is just to fix this puzzle and make sure it comes up together. Because that's it. At the end, like in every challenge, in every disadvantage, so to say, there's always that opportunity that lacks. You just have to find it, right? You just have to find it. Mother Teresa said it well, and this is something that I'll share with you. If everyone swept their doorstep, the world will be clean. So learn to look at those problems that you call problems as your own puzzles that you can actually solve. And that's it. And I like to end it on a high note, because again, if you're a native smoker, kindly, it's not what you think. All right, I'm just saying at a high note. See what my native musicians, I'm not singing, I'm just saying it's a metaphor. Sasa, look, cheki, let me end it there before I say other things that kuna watu hapa washikanishi the rada. But anyway, I'm grateful for you staying this long. I'm hoping this video will help you. 4 tips that will help you stand out. Try them. Just try them. And you'll see people watakuwa nakuuliza, what have you been doing? And then you'll tell them, and a mind. In fact, wakikuuliza hiyo, mtumie tu link. Mtumie tu ka link. Poop. In other words, I'm telling you to share the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you can always be alerted when I post a video, even though my consistency is irregular. My consistency, yes, is irregular.